Your homeowner didn't follow through and file the claim, which means you left the house empty-handed. They know they have damage. You did an inspection. They loved your pitch. But then when you started following up, I didn't call in the claim yet. Sometimes the homeowner just pushes you off, and other times they completely change their mind. So all that hard work that you did and all the time you put in is for naught. You're not getting paid. Well, if that's happened to you, then this video is for you, because I'm going to be teaching you why that happens in a very quick fix so it doesn't happen again. Using what you learn in this video is going to help you become a stronger salesperson and close more of the deals that you kind of already closed but didn't get across the finish line. The tips I'll be sharing with you are super fast and easy to begin using and will truly make a difference on your income. My name is Adam Bensman. Welcome or welcome back. I'm glad to have you here, and I can't wait to get started. Roofing sales is personal development in disguise, and the reward for growth is life-changing. I hope my content helps you create a richer life and bank account. All right, before we jump in first, you need to ask yourself, is this happening to me? And if it isn't, don't change anything, all right? Because in sales, we have to fix problems, not just get distracted by shiny objects. So if this is happening to you and homeowners are changing their mind or not following through, listen up, because there are reasons that it is not happening. I'm going to boil down the major ones right now, and then we'll get into the quick fix, okay? Number one is if you are presenting to a single decision maker, say a husband or wife, and the other decision maker is not there, then the real selling is happening behind closed doors, meaning it's how the husband or wife that you talk to is communicating to their partner without you there. And very often, the message that you delivered gets diluted. It's like that game of telephone tag when you were a kid, talking through the can with the string. Gosh, I feel like I'm dating myself here. But at any rate, you like whisper in someone's ear, then they whisper in the next person's ear. And by the time the telephone game is complete and it comes back to you, the message is completely warped. And that's what happens when we sell to a single decision maker. So if you're relying on the husband or the wife to relay the message, it doesn't get relayed the right way. And if the other party has any semblance of resistance, it's just not going to happen. So that's the main reason. Now, it's important that you present to both decision makers. And if you can't, there's a little hack I want to teach you. And it's a tool called Use Loom. No, I'm not affiliated. I wish I was. They're a really cool tool. And I use them all the time. USELOOM, Use Loom. And you can use this on your computer. There's also an app that you can use on your phone. And you can film a quick video explaining your pitch really quick, 2 minutes or less, and actually text it to the homeowner. So it'll convert it into a little a link, and then you can just text it to them. And that'll allow you to control what's being said behind closed doors, so you don't have to rely on the husband or the wife to relay the information accurately. Now, the next thing that can occur is influence from someone else. This could be talking to a neighbor. It could be a family member. That happens a lot, especially with younger people whose parents help buy the house. I've been hearing that one a lot. I talked to my dad. It's like, seriously, you're an adult. You're asking your parents for this stuff? Anyway, besides the point. The next level of influence is actually the insurance agent. And I know we probably have similar feelings about this, but it does happen. Every now and again, a homeowner will go to call in a claim, and the insurance agent will kind of try to keep them from filing the claim. They'll say, hey, well, how did you come up with this damage? Did someone knock on your door? So anyway, the insurance agent can provide a negative influence. So that's the other piece. The final component is buyer's remorse due to either one, getting busy, okay, two, a lack of urgency. So it's like, oh yeah, we'll get to it. I don't want to do this until the kids are back in school or whatever it is. And the third is that they're still undecided on whether or not the damage is bad enough to file a claim. So there's something that got lost. So in other words, the buying decision was here when you were there, but as soon as you left, it's almost like the angel and the devil on the shoulder, right? So they're getting this conversation, or you're actually probably going from this one, that changes their mind. So it's important that when that buying decision is very high and their enthusiasm to take action is high, that we take action on it, which is going to lead us to our fix. So now we know why it's happening, and then now we can move into what to do about it. So here's the fix. It's actually really simple. The magic sauce, though, is how we communicate this to our homeowners. So the fix is to call in the claim on the spot. But a word of warning, obviously you are not, well, I shouldn't say that because I don't know where you are, but if you're a roofer, your chances are you're not a public adjuster. You can risk violating what's called UPPA laws. That's the unlicensed practice of public adjusting. So you can't be the one to call in the claim or negotiate claim details with the insurance company. You're a contractor. So what you can do is advise the homeowner to, or suggest to the homeowner that they call in the claim. And you can answer any questions regarding the damage that you see and the repair process, but not like coverage and claims details. So anyway, that is a total can of worms, but it's important that the homeowner call the claim in. Now, before I share how we do that and some cheat codes on your positioning, I do want to address one more elephant in the room. And that is that some people are against doing this because of the time it takes. And I totally get that. It can take time to, especially if it's like a fresh storm situation and you need to go capitalize on as many doors as you can, or you're running appointments. It does take time after you close the deal to speak with the homeowner and get them to file the claim and sit there while you're on the phone. But if you're having this problem, it's important that you do it so you can solve that problem. So how do you do it? First is how you present it. You don't ask. You guide the homeowner through the process. So if they're already bought in, let's say you've already signed the contingency agreement, it's very simple to say, hey, Mr. Homeowner, the next step is to get your claim filed. May I ask, who's your insurance company? Once they share it with you, it is up to you. This is one of your action items, by the way, to create a list of all the top carriers in your area that you deal with, and then their 1-800 numbers for their claims hotline. That way, instead of them saying, I have to go find the number, great, I already have it. So instead of saying, can we call this in? We use an assumptive close where we just guide the homeowner through the process by letting them know what the next steps are. Mr. Homeowner, that's fantastic. I'm very excited to work with you on this project and to get your roof restored. The next step is to contact your insurance company to make the claim. May I ask which carrier you're with? Oh, I'm with X company. Fantastic. So I have their phone number right here. So what I need you to do is just grab your phone. You're going to be the one to file. It's your house, not mine. But I'm going to be here with you for a couple reasons. Number one is to answer any questions that might come up that you're not able to answer. And then number two is to help make sure that I get the information from the adjuster who's assigned to the claim. So remember, I said the next part of the process is for me to meet with the insurance adjuster on site. So I'm here to go through everything with them. So let's get this process started. So they grab their phone, they call it in, just like that. That's how easy it is. So instead of asking, we guide, and we make it all about the homeowner because it is. We're here to provide value and a service. Therefore, we just guide them through the process and explain why it benefits them. Easy peasy, all right? Now, go grab that list. Make it right now if you don't already have it, of those numbers. And remember, it's up to the homeowner to call in, not you. Hey, thanks for joining me in this video. Don't leave yet. I have more goodies for you. Inside my free training center, there's a link in the description. I have more free stuff. Everything that I have that I can make free is in there, and there's no catch. Training videos, exclusive content, webinar replays, my recommended reading list, even a free copy of my book, The Roofing Sales Survival Guide, is in there, and a whole bunch more. And if you want to hang with me here on YouTube, I have another video that I think you'd really like, and it's adjuster do's and don'ts. So hop into that one right here, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.